coming to you live from the rinks in Hauppauge. This is LI Sports Network's coverage of the SCHSHL. You will notice usually we have camera footage of the rink. We are experiencing some technical difficulties, but no need to fear. Those will be resolved shortly. We are doing our best here at LISN to ensure that's happening. In the meantime, you've got me, Ryan Brannigan, and my voice to illustrate the game for you. A little radio style. We're throwing it back for the first period or so here tonight. Hopefully sooner. We will see. But we've got a great freshman level matchup for you here tonight, featuring the home team. And the home team tonight will be the Patchogue Medford Raiders, PatMed Raiders, if you will. And they will be hosting the Northport Huntington freshman squad here tonight. Both teams, it is their first matchups of the season, both coming in 0-0, of course. And we take a look back to last season at the freshman level. It was a season to forget for both of these teams. Both teams looking to try to make improvements on what they had last year, or maybe just hit the reset button altogether. PatMed and Northport Huntington freshman squads both only had 4 wins last year. 15 regulation losses for PatMed, 14 regulation losses for Northport Huntington, 2 ties for Northport Huntington, 1 tie for PatMed, though that being the only difference in the standings between these two teams. And again, a negative 57 goal differential margin for the PatMed Raiders, a negative 69 goal differential margin for the Northport Huntington freshman squads, respectively. Of course, new year, new season. As I mentioned, both teams will be trying to hit that reset button. As we look forward to what's happening a little bit later tonight, too, give you a quick preview. What's happening here at the North Rink, at the rinks in Hauppauge. Coming up after this matchup, we will see Ward Melville taking on Middle Country, that being at the varsity level. And another varsity level game for the nightcap, that being Smithtown Haupauge's varsity squad taking on Connect Sayville's varsity squad. That coming starting at roughly 9:20 p.m. The aforementioned Ward Melville Middle Country matchup at 7:50 p.m. And here at 6:22 p.m. we are set to go between the Northport Huntington freshman team against the PatMed Raiders squad. Puck drop just moments away. We will get it started, though, with the national anthem. Not the only ones experiencing technical difficulties tonight, as the national anthem wouldn't get to play as well. And a reminder that we are experiencing some technical difficulties of our own. The camera not working properly. We're working our best to get that fixed for you at home to witness this game. However, my voice, going radio style, is what we'll have here tonight. Me being Ryan Brannigan. This is the Long Island LI Sport Network's coverage of the SCHSHL. SCHSHL. Northport Huntington's freshman team getting set to go. In goal for them tonight, number 31, Rex Mascotti. And in goal, number 98, Peter Muratori for the Pat Med Raiders. As we are set for puck drop, the Raiders wearing their white jerseys with red trim. On the other side of the ice, the Northport Huntington squad in their navy and gold. Face-off won by Pat Med and sent in by Harper. Controlled on the back end by Robert Oletta. Kept alive by Pat Med only for the moment before it's taken out by Northport Huntington. Still in the Northport Huntington end, though, as Pat Med takes it right back to him. Battle on the far side boards involving Connor Biddle of Pat Med. Still rages on, and before it's kicked behind the Northport Huntington goal, and can be collected to the near side boards. Moving up with speed through the neutral zone, Nicholas Zadrozny. He'll send it around for a teammate in the offensive zone of Pat Med. They battle on the far side boards, and ultimately it's Pat Med coming away with it and clearing it out of the zone. There was number 14. Battle on the near side boards. 13:54 gone by in this first period. Probably 13:44 remaining in the first period. Collected in the back of the Pat Med goal. Try to clear it out. It's blocked. Retaken by Northport Huntington. Sent to the front. Nobody home. Kip. No, unable to keep it in there was Nicholas Zadrozny on the back end. Zadrozny sends it right back in. Collected by Northport Huntington. Rather by Pat Med. And Northport Huntington is going to go for a change. That allows an easy zone exit for Pat Med. They only get as far as the Northport Huntington blue line before they take it back. Controlled for the moment, and an end-to-end pass misconnects, and it banks its way through the Pat Med zone. Perriera had it for a moment for Pat Med before it was taken off his stick, and back into the Northport Huntington end it goes. Controlled and settled down, however, by number 50. Moving up the other way for Northport Huntington. And there's a shot. Collected at the point. Shot. First one on goal is stopped by Muratori. Shot coming off the stick of number 58. Another shot and a save by Muratori. Northport Huntington pressing. Taken in by number 48. Shot. Another save, Muratori. Rebound. Save, Muratori. As he does a great job to shut down number 41. Number 41 also not listed. Face-off coming. To the left of the Pat Med goaltender, Peter Muratori. Equipment malfunction for one of the players of Pat Med. 12:21 to go in this scoreless game. First of the season between the Pat Med Raiders and the Northport Huntington freshman team. Face-off won in the defensive end by Pat Med. They'll try to work it free to the near side. Kept alive by number 7 in Northport Huntington. Pat Med tries the far side, unable to do so, turn back over. Played at the point, into the slot, 44 lets one go, and a save by Muratori. 44 is listed as Logan Serino. He'll take the face-off. Finn Reynolds to his left, number 19. Face-off won in the defensive end, though, by Pat Med. Quickly taking control over by Northport Huntington. Here's Reynolds. He'll feed another drive by Serino and a save Muratori. Serino takes it back. Circling in the near side circle. Chipped out of the zone for the moment, not quite. Kept in, great keep in by Northport Huntington. Pass across, score! Great pass across by Logan Serino, and it's hit in. Beautiful tap in goal. On the other end of it, Finn Reynolds. One nothing. Northport Huntington lead the Pat Med Raiders. After a great extended offensive zone time and wasting no time getting back in it, Nicholas Zadrozny, and that shot deflects over the top. Back it comes to Zadrozny. His shot is gloved by Muratori. $11:21 to go this first period. Northport Huntington leading Pat Med 1-0. Off a goal, Logan Serino, that shot gloved, pardon me. Goal by Finn Reynolds. Assisted by Logan Serino. Glove save made by Muratori. They'll drop the puck to his left on the far side. Won by Pat Med, but quickly turned over. Shot from the point, kick save, Muratori. Rebound comes out, that shot gets blocked. Another opportunity for Pat Med to clear, they can't. Still pressing Northport Huntington. Finally, this one is taken back and cleared. The length of the ice, it'll bank. No, it will not bank on goal and will be an icing. With 10:51 to go in the first period. So far, it's been all Northport Huntington. And we are back. If you have noticed, the camera working. Technical difficulties, hopefully in the past. And you guys at home, along with me, will get to see this game unfold as the puck trickles in deep in the Northport Huntington end, where it can be played along. First real offensive zone time for Pat Med. As they'll pressure, try to force the turnover here, but a good play to avoid it and get it out of the zone on defense by number 50, Jackson Zethner. Controlled by Northport Huntington as they look to go the other way. Poked but not out. Good control here by number 28. Sends it down low. Collision there in the far boards. Involving Dylan McLaughlin of Northport Huntington. Pat Med try to clear, kept in. Good keep in that shot. Blocked, and Pat Med will take it back the other way. On the stick there of Anza. That's Tyler Anza. His sister Kayla also playing for the team. Good saucer pass there by Brendan Harper, and Pat Med are in the other way. Stick behind the net, comes out in front. Here's a shot wide. Great opportunity. Missing that one, Brendan Harper on the back end. Pat Med able to keep it deep. Turned over and cleared by Northport Huntington. It will be an icing despite Henry Alfano beating all Pat Med players to the puck. A rule in high school and lower level hockey. Does not matter if you beat the player, it is still icing. Face off to the left of Rex Muscati, won by Northport Huntington. They'll try to turn it, it's turned over. Great play by Pat Med. Played along by Lipiello, or pardon me, by Declan Campbell, before it's turned over and cleared out by Northport Huntington. Pat Med setting it right back in. On to play it for Northport is Lipiello. Turns it over. Pat Med trying to generate something here. Good keep-in for the moment by Campbell. Now turn back the other way. It's a breakaway, but broken up. Not for long. Taking it back and scoring. What a play. An individual effort by Logan Serino. Had a breakaway. It looked like it got broken up. Well, we'll take another look here. Yep, he's got a breakaway. And an excellent job to try to break it up by Christopher Natsa. Only for only for Serino to take it right back and bury it. Great goal. And Northport Huntington lead Pat Med 2-0. And now also winning the ensuing faceoff is Serino. He's got a goal and an assist in the game. Skating through the neutral zone with speed is Oletta. Oletta to the net. Great pad save. Rebound save. Great stops by Peter Muratori. Keeping this only a 2-goal game for Pat Med. And we'll take another look at this pad save sequence by Muratori. Great job entering the zone again there by Oletta. Takes the shot. Great pad save and sticking with it following that puck beautifully there. Peter Muratori. Pat Med clear it out. Take it back the other way as they'll try to generate some offense. Quickly doing his best to prevent that from happening and doing well at it. Nicholas Zadrozny, he'll center one. And it's broken up by Pat Med. Pat Med chip it out of the zone. Only, though, as far as Jackson Zethner. Pat Med take it back. They'll look to clear. On the far side. Unable to do so. A long shot by Zadrozny is covered by Peter Muratori. 7:22 to go in this first period. It's been dominated by Northport Huntington to this point. Outside of a couple of decent chances at the net front of Rex Muscati. Here's a shot. Blocked there by Pat Med in front. Getting in the way of it, the captain of the team. Taking it the other way, Pat Med, only for the moment. It's number 19, Christopher Nasta, captain of Pat Med, making a good defensive play on that last sequence. Quickly coming out with it the other way. Our Northport Huntington, there's a shot. A great shot there off the stick of Andrew Kahn, and a good save by Muratori. Puck comes out of the scrum, controlled by Northport Huntington. Smart play to play it deep there by Andrew Kahn, and we'll get a whistle. Looks to be Pat Med will find themselves shorthanded. It's their aforementioned captain heading off, Christopher Nasta. Not where you want to be, down 2 goals with 6:30 to go in the first period, shorthanded, but that is where Pat Med find themselves. Northport Huntington to the power play for the first time in the game. Face-off won by Pat Med, held in at the point. Walking the line, taking the shot. And a save made by Peter Muratori. It's a good shot there by number 48 of Northport Huntington. That being Liam Matarisi. Face-off won by Northport Huntington. Matarisi playing it to his partner for a shot through traffic, save, rebound, score. Great rebound effort and goal by Henry Alfano. Makes this one a 3-0 game. A goal on the power play. Starts with a great point shot. There's even a redirection there in front. Great save by Muratori. Just unable to hold the post. And that's all Alfano needed to tuck it in to give Northport Huntington the 3-0 lead. Face-off won by Northport Huntington. They'll reestablish control and send it right back into the Pat Med end. Sereno forechecking for Northport Huntington, forces the turnover. A backhander through the crease, doesn't find anybody there from Aiden Junkins. Scrum won by Northport Huntington, but Pat Med retake it, try to turn it the other way, but only goes as far as the stick of Sereno. He'll move in, finds his winger there, unable to do anything with it. Charles Solis unable to get it out, though. Pat clear it once more. And Northport Huntington do that for him. But a quick back-checking play made by number 7 in Northport Huntington. They'll retake control. Chipped up the other way into the Pat Med end. That's where Pat Med will reestablish their control over the puck and quickly send it out. Biddle on it for Pat Med. Unable to do anything with it. And it's Harper skating his way back for Pat Med to try to make a play on the puck. Harper to the far side, but losing sight of the puck there was Dean Facino. So it stays in deep. Trying to do their best to exit the zone. It's been a struggle so far for Pat Med. They're able to do so here. Quick cross-ice pass, banks its way into the Northport end, but only for the moment. And then catching them on a change. Great play moving in. And the shot, blocker to side off the stick of Andrew Cohen. Great save, Muratori. 4:20 to go in this first period. 3-0 Northport Huntington all over Pat Med. Unable to hold that one in on the line, though, Robert Arletta. And Northport Huntington have to reset. Puck turned over in the neutral zone, but quickly reestablishing control is Arletta. That shot flipped on and making a good save there, Rex Muscati. Northport Huntington take it back the other way. Zadrozny roofs it, scores! What a goal! Nicholas Zadrozny. And Northport Huntington lead 4-0. .346 to go. In this first period, it's all Northport Huntington. That one coming off of a great save in the moments prior from Rex Muscati. And they turned it the other way for a goal. Here's a backhander in front. Doesn't find anybody at home, and Pat Med quickly clear it out. Reestablishing control in the back end is for Northport Huntington, Liam Matarese. Gets turned over in the neutral zone. Dylan played it up for Pat Med. Taken back over by Jackson Zethner of Northport Huntington. Plays it up, trying to work his way through was Andrew Kahn, unable to do so as he gets smothered by two Pat Med defenders. But he establishes the zone nonetheless, and Northport Huntington go back to work. Comes back to the point. Liam Matarese shoulders off a check and plays the puck. It's Matarese playing to his D partner Zethner, who plays it to the front. It gets blocked. Taken back by Pat Med. And they're going to ice it here. But unlike in other levels of hockey, you do get to change, so that a plus. Taking some pressure off as well are Pat Med, as they have faced nothing but pressure in this first period. 4-0 Northport Huntington lead. Despite the score, Peter Muratori has made some excellent saves. Otherwise, this one might be even higher scoring for Northport Huntington. Well, Pat Med have their 5, and stepping in to take the draw, Chase LeMay. He'll win it, but it's quickly turned back over. Moving in on the backhand shot, save made. Great play by Logan Sereno. It's still Sereno. To the point. A wrister and a blocker save by Muratori. as he turns aside Declan Campbell. Pardon me, as he turns aside Troy Lipiello. Regaining control, firing a shot from the point. Deflected aside, another chance and a kick save by Muratori. Pat Med reestablished control and finally exit the zone. Carrying it over the red line and dumping it in for Pat Med. Chase LeMay. And they'll try to put some pressure on Northport Huntington in their own zone, something that really hasn't happened much in this one. Skating it freely through two zones, but eventually having it broken up. That was a good rush, though, however, by number 7 of Northport. Huntington, we're going to see our second penalty of the game. Falling to the ice was Chase LeMay. Harper over there as well for Pat Med. 1:27 to go in this first period. All Northport 4-0. And it's a Northport player in the box. That is the unlisted player number 7. Apologies. So a 2-minute power play for Pat Med to try to get them on the board. Face-off won by Northport Huntington. And Zadrozny will try to skate it out himself, get some help there by Aiden Junkins, and Northport Huntington clear. Quick pass up, misses its intended target, and it's fired right back in the zone. Trying to get things started there was Christopher Nasta, but no one was home. Another pass intercepted and fired deep into the Pat Med zone by Northport Huntington. This penalty kill dominating so far early with 1:20 to go in this power play. Continuous good pressure and work turning Pat Med over from all the Northport Huntington penalty killers at the moment. 24 seconds remaining in the period, 54 seconds remaining in the power play for Pat Med, no shots yet. And continuous good penalty killing and good play. Here's Zadrozny. Zadrozny passing it across, unable to connect with Liam Matarese. Taken back by Pat Med only for a moment. Zadrozny fires it right back in. And that'll do it for period number 1 of this freshman level contest between the Pat Med Raiders and the Northport Huntington Tigers.
Clear.
Welcome back to the rinks in Hauppauge. This is the LI Sports Network's coverage of the SCHSHL. I'm Ryan Brannigan, and if you got any witness of that first period, you would have noticed Northport Huntington dominating as they lead 4-0 and really controlled most of the play in that first period. However, things would have been much worse had it not be for Pat Med's goaltender, Peter Muratori. He was fantastic in that one, despite allowing the 4 goals. Pat Med also has 33 seconds more of power play time. See if they could generate something try to make this a 3-goal game once more. But it's Northport Huntington in control. And Zadrozny firing it out of the zone. Nasta playing it for Pat Med into Northport Huntington territory, but not for long. Skating it through center with speed, but offside. There was Nicholas Ganesi. Seven seconds ago, the penalty. Power play for Pat Med. Face off just outside their defensive zone. It's won by Northport Huntington, and they'll reestablish control. 2 seconds in, 1, and we're back to even strength. Taken there by Young. Retaken by Northport Huntington. They'll get it out of their own zone. Carrying it up the other way, but only for a moment. It gets broken up by Pat Med. And the stick of Brendan Harper. Controlled by Anza. That being Tyler Anza. As Pat Med look to clear, and they'll do so. Reestablishing control is Liam Mataris for Northport Huntington. He'll bring it on the far side and collide with Nasta. Pardon me, Tyler Anza. And Pat Med will clear once more. Only as far, though, as the Northport Huntington blue line, where it was intercepted by Zethner and retaken back the other way. Moving into the zone behind the net for Northport Huntington. Shot from the point from Zethner doesn't go. They'll take it back. Backhanded towards the goal and wide there by Alfano. Shot from the point off the stick of Zethner goes wide. And that's going to be a boarding penalty. Looking skyward was Brendan Harper, the defenseman for Pat Med. He's going to go. Get the official word on it. It's going to be a 2-minute penalty. .13:06 to go in the second period. It is all Northport Huntington. And they will be on the power play. In to take the draw for Northport Huntington. Logan Serino already with a goal and assist in the game. Responsible for the game's first assist and second goal. Jackson Zethner also with an assist in the game for Northport Huntington. Out there on the point, Nicholas Zadrozny, he also has an assist. Face-off, though, won by Pat Med. And they'll look to clear it. On the near side boards, it's kept alive by Zadrozny. He'll fire one that does get deflected by Serino, but wide. That one redirected from a sharp angle, denied by Muratori. Zadrozny down low for Northport Huntington. He's got the puck. He'll look for some help. It's blocked. He'll try it again. Here's a wrister from the slot. Broken up slightly and rolls harmlessly onto Muratori, who will cover it up. Mid-34 to go. On the penalty. And to take the draw is Nicholas Ganesi for Northport Huntington to win it. Shot blocked. Potential counterattack here for Pat Med, shorthanded, and they're going to get and draw a penalty. And a little bit of extracurricular after the fact. Looks like it will only be Robert Aletta going off for Northport Huntington for the moment. Will there be more? It was a big hit from behind by Aletta. Didn't knock down the Pat Med player. Didn't quite get a number there. But it'll only be the one. It was, okay, it was Logan Doherty for Pat Med. Faceoff goes to the left of Rex Muscati, the Northport Huntington goaltender. They'll skate four aside for 1:22. And then it will be a brief power play for Pat Med. Faceoff one in the defensive end by Northport Huntington, skating it through the zone with speed. Number 7, a shot off the helmet of Peter Muratori. Great shot there by Declan Driscoll. The defenseman making the end-to-end rush for Northport Huntington. Nearly buried a beauty, but it went off the helmet of Pat Med goaltender Muratori. Face-off won by Northport Huntington. Here's Driscoll, finessing one through, double deflection, and it goes just wide. Ultimately off the stick of Ganesi. Played up the boards by Pat Med. They'll try to get something counterattack going, but no. Ganesi takes it right back. Collision, though, between Ganesi and Nasta occurs, and Pat Med takes it back. He's got it behind the goal, and he's just going to loft one through center. Does it have the distance for icing? It doesn't. A break for Pat Med. And they'll try to get some forecheck going, but it won't last very long. Nicholas Zadrozny. No, pardon me. Declan Driscoll out with it. A rush once more. He'll go take it to the backhand. Can't get good stick on it. It's a great defensive play by Christopher Nasta of Pat Med. He'll try to clear it. Unable to do so on the first time. He's getting some help, though, from Declan Campbell, and Campbell sends it the length of the ice, and there will not be an icing on this one either. Northport Huntington control behind their own net. They'll go D to D on the near side boards. It's Serino. Playing it for his winger, that's Junkins. Back to Serino. Serino flicks it on back to Matarese. Back to Serino. That one just went wide. Matarese tries to make his way through, unable to do so. Taken back by Serino, but we might have a call here. And we will get an interference penalty. Bit of a pick play. And Liam Matarese will go off for Northport Huntington. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 6 seconds for Pat Med. Their best opportunity of the game to get a goal. It's Tyler Onza to take the faceoff. To his left, Chase Millay, who wins the faceoff. Comes back, they'll try to get a shot through. It doesn't. Controlled by Northport Huntington on the near side and flipped out of the zone, and it'll be a breakaway. Moving in and scores. Beautiful goal right out of the box. Finn Reynolds. 5-0 Northport Huntington.
I'm hearing myself echo.
10-17 go.
It's still echoing.
Yeah, I got you.
5-0 Northport Huntington. Lee. They'll win the face-off. Moving in, taking it to the backhand. Finn Reynolds moves it in front. Taken back by Pat Med. Battle in the near side. Neutral zone boards. Taken by Fasano. Fasano. Pardon me, Facino. Pat Med trying to get something through, unable to do so. Here comes Zadrozny. Zadrozny around one. It's a 2-on-1 developing for Northport Huntington. Zadrozny fires one on goal and a save made by Peter Muratori.
I can't. I know. I just can't. Okay. Yeah. But I'm still they're still here. Yeah.
9:33 to go. period number 2 between Northport Huntington and Pat Med. Their freshman level contest. Some communication difficulties going on in the Pat Med bench. They'll finally get the right 5 they want on the ice. It's a power play for Pat Med for 57 more seconds, but it's still all Northport Huntington as another save is made by Muratori. Muratori has done all he can to keep Pat Med in this one. They still trail by 5. Second frame. Face off 1 in the defensive end by Pat. Firing it up, but only as far as Troy Lipiello. Playing it down low. And now back up high. Good play made by Declan Driscoll. Driscoll maneuvering around a couple of Pat Med players before firing in deep. Taken back. And it's Driscoll. Driscoll still firing it in deep. Pat Med able to control. I'm still echoing. I'm hearing myself. Battle in the near side boards. Good play by Driscoll to keep it in for Northport Huntington. 8:30 to go in this second period. 5-0. Kept alive by Driscoll. Shot. Blockered aside by Muratori. Collision at the far side. Taken back by Northport Huntington. All the way behind their net. Good exit zone pass. Taken by Aiden Junkins. Now it's Serino. Serino around 1. Unable to get around another. Recollected by Northport Huntington. There's a shot from the point. Goes wide off the stick of Zethner. Controlled by Serino for the moment. Taken back by Pat Med. Clearing it the length of the ice there was Nasta. And it'll go for an icing. 7:37 to go. Second period. Nasta will head off for Pat Med. Face off to the left of Peter Muratori. It'll be Serino for Northport Huntington winning the draw. Pass out in front to Serino, unable to control it off the stick of Reynolds. Taken back by Pat Med. They'll try to clear it on the near side. First attempt doesn't go. Still held in beautifully there by Jackson Zethner. On the far side, it's Mataris for Northport Huntington. He does his best to keep it in deep, and finally, Pat Med able to get it out. 7 minutes to go. Second period, 5-0 Northport. That pass intercepted, but offside. Good read and intercept by Tyler Anza. But he was offside. It would have been a good counterattack for Pat Med if he was just a half split second sooner to the blue line. Face off just outside the Northport Huntington zone, won by Northport Huntington. That's Driscoll. Across to his defensive partner, Zadrozny. Now to Driscoll. Up the near side. Hands it off to Solis. Solis plays it in to Ganisi. Now Solis holding, shooting, and a great save. Down low in the butterfly, waiting for that shot was Peter Muratori. And he makes yet another save here tonight. A 5-0 game and lead for Northport Huntington would definitely be more if not for the play of Peter Muratori. Face off 1. Driscoll fires into the glove of Muratori. They'll reset, do it all over again. Ganesi on to take the draw, and he'll win it, but Pat Med take it back. They'll try to skate it to the red line to get it in deep. Trying to do just that is Facini. Taken right back, though, by Northport Huntington. To the near side. It's controlled by Solis. Play goes on despite a ball. And Zadra able to make the most of that quick break opportunity. And in fact, the other way, it's Northport Huntington. And a collision at the line. Stopping, firing it across. Controlled by McLaughlin. Back to Driscoll. Sends it in deep. Controlled by Doherty. Sends it around. Taken back over by Northport Huntington. Reestablishing control is McLaughlin. Dylan McLaughlin for Northport Huntington. He'll hand it off to Andrew Kahn as this line, a lot of forechecking, not a lot of opportunities to the middle. Good defense keeping them to the outside by Pat Med, but here's a chance. Moving in, a shot off the glove and in. Off the stick of Dylan McLaughlin. It's 7-0 Northport Huntington with 3.3 seconds to go in the period. That Muratori will want back. He got really almost all of his glove on it. But it was such a rip of a shot by Dylan McLaughlin. It kept going after it hit the glove and into the net. 3 seconds and 1, and that'll do it for period number 2. Northport Huntington Tigers 7. The Pat Med Raiders nothing. You are listening to the LI Sports Network. It's coverage of the SCHSHL. I'm Ryan Brannigan. This has been period number 1. Period number 2. Stay tuned for period number 3. I don't know what was going on. You did a great job. Yeah, he lost the streak for a while. Mike was running off, which is like, so like your call and everything will be once we get done. Welcome back to the Rinks and Hop Hog. Coming to you live, I'm Ryan Brannigan with your coverage of the SCHSHL freshman matchup here between Northport Huntington Tigers and the Pat Med Raiders. It's been all Northport Huntington dominating this one 7-0. It would be much worse had it not be for the goaltending play of Pat Med goaltender Peter Mator, as he has done his best to keep Pat Med in this one. Control off the draw and fired in by Zadrozny of Northport Huntington. They'll get things going once more, much like they have been all game. Puck goes to the center, kept alive by Zadrozny. He'll send it down low to Finn Reynolds. Cut off and taken back, though, by Logan Doherty of Pat Med. And doing his best to try to clear it, Tyler Anza. It was Brendan Harper ultimately getting it out for Pat Med, but Zadrozny sends it right back in. Going to work on it is Logan Serino. Logan Serino, a goal and assist in the game. Taken out and flicked through center, not enough for icing off the stick of Doherty. Recollected and controlled by Pat Med. Here's Anza cutting to the net and unable to get a shot on. Hasn't been a very busy night for Rex Moscati, goaltender of Northport Huntington, but when he has been called upon, he has been in position and up to the task. It's out of the Northport Huntington zone, but a miscommunication on a change is turned right back over. Sent to the front. Great play by Charles Solis, and unable to get a stick on it. Out there in front was Andrew Kahn. Puck rolling towards Muratori. Battle commences. Just getting it out of harm's way for the moment was Pat Med. Right back onto the point, and a shot going wide off the stick of Robert Arletta. To the point, but not out. Kept alive by Zadrozny. He'll fire it in deep. Controlled once again by Northport Huntington. It's Arletta moving in, but it gets off of his stick. Good defensive play, and it's finally out. Anza forechecking. Arletta doing his best to maneuver around him. Eventually can't get through them all, but Arletta will take it right back from Anza before he has an opportunity to do something for Pat Med. 12-16 remaining in this third period. 7-0 Northport Huntington lead. Moving in with it is Arletta for Northport Huntington. Takes it to his backhand. Trying to protect the puck around the net, and eventually it's cut off and retaken by Pat Med. To the point. Good stick lift by Anza. He has a chance the other way. Best chance of the game for Pat Med. To his backhand. Tries to go 5-0, and a great save by Rex Moscati. With our replay back and running, we'll get another look at this one. The best opportunity of the game for Pat Med, a breakaway for Tyler Anza. He'll take it to the backhand. Does what he really only can do in that moment. Try to go 5-0. A good move and a good shot on the backhand, but a better save by Moscati. Face-off won by Pat Med, but taken back over by Northport Huntington. On the stick of Liam Matarese. Their clearing attempt doesn't go for the most part, but now it's able to come free, and a home run pass just disconnects, trying to get Dylan McLaughlin. It was not McLaughlin, but rather Peter Mikowski for that last goal for Northport Huntington. It was not 49, but 59. It's Matarese behind the net for Northport Huntington. Flicks one on, sticked aside by Muratori. Comes all the way out to the blue line, where it can be controlled by Zethner. Goes to the front, backhanded just wide by Alfano. Recollected by Pat Med as they try to clear, and then unable to do so. Another good keep in by Jackson Zethner. Running into trouble and turning over the puck there was Andrew Kahn. Goes all the way to the length of the ice, just not enough for icing. Good back check by Matarese, and taking it back the other way is Peter Mikowski. Trying to make his way through is Alfano. Eventually it gets broken up, and Pat Med will start it up the other way, but only as far as Mikowski. There's a shot blocked from his knees by Brandon Harper. Retaken by Driscoll of Northport Huntington. Nice move by Driscoll. Works his way in. Comes across, and it won't go. Great defensive efforts at the last minute by Pat Med to prevent that goal. Kahn has it. Sharp angle off the side of the net. Comes all the way back to Driscoll. Walks in. Fires over the top. Clearing attempt for Pat Med won't go. They're doing their best to try to get it out. It's just not enough right now. Alfano back up top. Bumped off the puck. Here's a clearing attempt. Chance for Pat Med. It won't go. Driscoll walks in. Fires. Glove save. Peter Murator. Flashing the leather once more. We'll get another look at it. Here's Driscoll waiting and waiting and waiting, looking for some daylight. And Peter Murator shuts it down. 9:14 to go in period number 3. 7-0. Northport Huntington over Pat Med. Face-off won by Northport Huntington. Battle on the boards. The far side. 3 aside. And eventually it comes to Serino. Logan Serino has it turned over, but gets it back. A little backhand flip almost went. Had some room on that high glove side. Zadrozny for Northport Huntington. Fires when it's broken up. Chance the other way if they hustle. It's Kayla Anza getting it back to Penny, and his shot is sticked aside by Rex Mascotti. 8:20 to go, period number 3. Northport Huntington have it. Taken back the other way in with speed. It's Serino. Passes it on for the shot off the blocker and a save made from Andrew Cohen. Battle commences. Serino plays it in deeper. And Pat Met have it behind their own net, trying to get it out. Constant pressure, though, for Northport Huntington. Forces another turnover. Here comes Zadrozny. Fires, pad save. Muratori was with him step for step as he worked his way from left to right. Controlled by Serino and knocked out by Kayla Anza. Good play by Anza to break up that pass. Kayla Anza, that is. Backhander from Brendan Harper wouldn't go, and Northport Huntington re-established control. Zadrozny broken up, turned the other way by Harper. Anza, Kayla Anza, back to Harper. In comes her brother Tyler. Tyler Anza had it for a moment. It's taken back by Northport Huntington and fired out the other way. And that's Nicholas Ganesi on it. And now Zadrozny skating with speed up the left side. He's got it, moves in, fire, scores. 8-0. Great individual effort. We'll take another look by Nicholas Zadrozny. Beautiful move, one-handed. Cuts to the middle, has some room, high blocker, and really picked the only spot he could go with it to make it 8-0. 6:37 to go, period number 3. All Northport Huntington. Controlled there by Peter Mikowski. He's got a goal in the game. And we'll have a whistle here for, looks like a little discussion taking place between Ganesi and Noah Young. Face-off won by Tyler Anza, but it is Charles Solis first on it for Northport Huntington. Solis try to work his way through the middle, broken up, turned back the other way by Pat Med. Speed off the left side was Jordan Perriera, but cutting him off. Beautiful back check by Jackson Zethner. And it is Zethner now back in his own end. Try to clear it out, kept alive by Pat Med. Turned over, and a chance for a second there for Connor Biddle. Wouldn't go, they turn it back over. And a chance now the other way. Peter Mikowski is in. His shot going high, blocker. Peter Muratori had that one on lockdown. Chance for Ganesi shut down. Taken back the other way by Pat Med. And Connor Biddle, and leading the charge the other way is Brendan Harper. Harper can't do it all himself. He's just able to send it in deep, where it could be controlled by number 50, Jackson Zethner. He fires it out. Will it go for an icing? It will, with 4:35 to go and counting in this period number 3. 8-0, Northport Huntington. As I mentioned prior, coming up after this game on this very ice, 7:50, we will have the Ward Melville varsity team going up against the Middle Country's varsity team. Coverage here is another chance up the ice, and a shot from a sharp angle by Alfano is gloved by Muratori. Zadrozny has 2 goals in the game for Northport Huntington. No player on Northport Huntington with more than 3 points. Finn Reynolds, a hat trick for Northport Huntington, number 19. As that shot from Driscoll whistles wide. Taken out by Pat Med, shut down by Driscoll. Pat Med trying to work their way back out. Try to maybe break the shutout. Taken over, though, by Dylan McLaughlin. Retaken by Pat Med. They try to clear. It's held in. Nice keep by Troy Lipiello. And Pat Med just able to clear. Driscoll and Lipiello went for the puck. It's Driscoll who takes it on his right-hand side, on the far side. Weaves his way in, centering pass, looking for Serino, broken up, and a smart stick of the goaltender, Muratori, broke that one up. Behind the net goes Driscoll, out to Alfano, whiffs on the shot, and then blocked by Perriera, scooped up by Driscoll in the high slot, and he shot that one high and wide. Serino behind the net with 2:07 and counting going in this period number 3. Serino on the backhand fires that one wide. Serino. Down low, connecting with Andrew Kahn. Still Kahn. Down low. Pass across from Alfano to Serino is denied. A 2-on-0 down low. Shut down by the glove of Peter Muratori. We'll have another look at that one. 2-on-0, reads the pass beautifully, gets over there. Glove in perfect position for Muratori, and he makes a fabulous save, like he's made several here tonight for Pat Med. 8-0 is the score, but it is not due to the lack of effort by goaltender Peter Muratori. As Northport Huntington continue to cycle the puck around the Pat Med zone. Trying to clear that one out, unable to do so, Kayla Anza. Her brother also on the ice, trying to get in to try to get this puck out, can't do so. We're under 42 seconds remaining in this one, as that puck deflects into the glove of Muratori. Ganesi, Solis. Oletta takes the shot. Pad save, Muratori. That one might have got deflected as well in front. But Muratori read it all the way. Clearing attempt fails. Comes back to Northport Huntington's blue line, where they can reestablish control. That shot blocked, and that'll do it. Almost, if not a perfect game from Northport Huntington. They don't allow a goal. They score 8. Leading the way, Finn Reynolds. It now says he's got 2 goals. It did say 3, now it's got 2. Nicholas Zadrozny's got 3. And an overall outstanding performance from Northport Huntington, but a great performance in net from Pat Meds. Peter Muratori. That'll do it for this one. I'm Ryan Brannigan, and you've been listening to the SCHSHL on LISN.